Hello, hello. It's been a while since I've done a post in Awakening Through Sexuality, so I thought it's time. I entitled this post, How Do We Awaken Ourselves Using Our Sexual Energy? Um, so we're in a time of ascension right now where things are intense as hell. I don't know how else to describe it. Things are kind of going sideways. A lot of density is coming out of our field, etc., and we're rising up and we're clearing and we're healing and we're shifting and we're changing. So using our sexual energy can be very helpful right now. A lot of people um, have a lot of shame and guilt around using and having sexual pleasure in their lives because it's a programming that's been, I don't know, kind of required content for anybody that's lived in religion or in society of over the last many years. It's kind of said that it's not good to touch yourself or give yourself pleasure. We come from I came from the Catholic tradition, and it was actually illegal for the last 2,000 years for you could be stoned to death in the Catholic Church for giving yourself pleasure. Your partner could report you. It's all these crazy things, these energies that are inside. But as we're working through the energies that are going on right now, the old energies are love is about loving somebody else and loving outside yourself. But we're moving to a stage where we're now loving ourselves, and loving ourselves includes um, knowing that we do not require a partner to give ourselves pleasure. We have the ability to meet our needs on our own, and I'm not saying that this is normal or this is the way we're meant to move forward or whatever. But in the absence of this really important tool of our sexual energy, our orgasmicness, being shamed or put aside, I'm going to tell you right now, your body is designed and it's important to have sexual release as part of it. And that doesn't mean you have to have a partner. It means that you can give yourself pleasure and learn your own body and learn soft touch and different things to start to get to a point where you feel good about yourself again and you know where your body needs to be touched and what feels good on our body. And then when we share sexuality with a partner, we can know those things for ourselves. So um, now, what I recommend is that an orgasm a day keeps the doctor away. So using our orgasmic energy to course through our system and move energy and clear blockages, etc., can be very extremely helpful in ascending us and helping us move through density that's in our body. So an orgasmic release as a person through self pleasure comes from the genitals, and if we learn tools and I'll talk about some of them here. So as we're breathing our orgasmic energy in, as we're feeling good and touching ourselves in a way that feels good for ourselves or whatever, that energy can rise up and build up inside of our body. We can use our breath, breathe it in, kind of pinching and squeezing our PC muscle or the muscle that's down in our lower in our root chakra or whatever. There's a muscle. A lot of call like yoga would call it mula bandha. It's squeezing that Kegel muscle or that muscle as a man, the PC muscle down at the base of our rectum kind of lingam area. Um, we can basically hold on to that energy and then breathe the energy that's kind of growing in our genitals and use that to move into our body and start to grow. And instead of just rushing to an orgasmic release, or we start to move that energy and bring it all the way up into all of our chakras, all the way to our crown, and use that as a way of building the pleasure. And at the point that the pleasure is at its maximum or whatever, and you're ready to release, you can actually use that energy from the orgasm that comes in it will kind of rush through your chakras, and it'll actually clean out your chakras and clear you of any density. If you're having a bad day, or you can't find a meditative state or whatever, that state completely after orgasm is basically the exact same state as meditation will teach us, of being present, of being in the being state, in the 0 point, that state of just drooling and comfort and feeling good and relaxed in our body, is something that is stolen from us a lot of times. We don't believe that we're worthy of it, etc. But using our orgasmicness and our self pleasure, we can basically start to build that within ourselves. And each time we go into that orgasmic release state, um, what I am called to do is invite that energy to go into what's called our Ka body. It's a part of Temple of Isis information, but basically our Ka body is our light body. So you can basically take that energy, and instead of just letting it kind of come out of our genitals or whatever, we can breathe that energy and feel that energy expand into our light body, and basically it expands us. And I can feel creaks and cracks and crunches in my chest as I'm doing that. And then you can also breathe and circulate that energy through your body, so that orgasmicness can expand and move and bounce around inside your body. It doesn't have to be expressed into a partner. It doesn't have to be expressed into the walls and the ceiling or whatever. As energy, we can express it into ourselves, and it can grow us, and it can shift us, and it can, if there's anything trapped in our central channel, which is the centers of all of our chakras, they can slow it down. Uh, they can be slowed down by different blocks, different chains, different guilts, different things that we have connected to our chakras. And basically, if we clear that central channel on a regular basis, we just keep percolating the energy through. Um, we're going to be able to move energy quicker, and it'll release the blocks that are maybe slowing us down from realizing certain things, or moving forward. So our sexual energy can be used as a creation tool. It also, at the point of orgasm, we also release all these beautiful hormones from our brain. Our brain can release oxytocin, serotonin, all these balancing hormones, and it releases in exactly the amounts that we need, for us to be regulated and feel safe and not depressed, and all these other things. This is a medicine cabinet that we have access to right here and now, in every moment, as a sexual being on this planet, as a human being in a physical body. We can use these energies to move it through. The reason it's been blocked and repressed is they don't want people to be happy, to be normalized, to have uh, something other than a pill to help them move through it. So this is what the whole process is about. So I'm recommending to you, use this energy if you feel so called, and do it, and follow the process. Like I said, squeezing that muscle and then pulling the energy up, and letting it fill your body. And this is something you can even do with a partner if you have a partner available. And it will normalize you. It will clear your system, and it will make you feel so much better. Not to mention just because of the pleasure, but all these hormones and all these things that are moving through the body, the movement of the energy, the more and more we can use it to give ourselves pleasure and show ourselves love, and that we're worthy of love, and better than we've had, the more magic it becomes. So I love you all. If you have questions about this, let me know. Um, I will put together something in the coming weeks that gives a little more self-pleasure practice, and can be used as guidance for people if people want that. Just put a note in the bottom or whatever. Would this be a video that would be useful, that you could kind of set down beside yourself while you're preparing for your self-pleasure practice? And reminding you of certain things, of ways to touch your body and to open yourself. If that would be of value, I'd be more than happy to publish it, and people can use it to help move through their energy. So I love you all. I thank you for listening. And if you're listening to this topic, I'm very appreciative that people are listening, and respecting, and loving us all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye. You got this.